Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is an absolutely gorgeous day here on Come On Mountain. Say good morning, Domino. What are you doing? He's like, hey, let me in the house. We're not going in. We're not going in. I have been out here all morning getting it. I have completed the nesting box for the chickens. Now all I got to do is move it over here to the chickens and incorporate it into the coop somehow. Mike and Gary with Junks to Gems will be up here shortly, and they're going to help me carry it over here, being that I don't have Uber right now. And I'm running around like the bionic man. I got my elbow brace on, my wrist brace. Arms feeling a lot better today. I'm glad I gave it a little bit of a break yesterday. And I went out there this morning and figured out the door and all of that. How I wanted to be able to collect the eggs without actually having to go into the chicken coop. What's going on, guys? Are y'all coming over here to hang out? Hanging out like a hare in a biscuit? As you can see, I did get all the eggs out of there. It looks like they laid 2 since I've done that. Hopefully, after today, they will start laying in their new nesting box. I went ahead and moved that piece right there. I'm going to put it right there. Of course, we got Bex out this morning. And I'm also going to look into trying to find out where she keeps getting out at, because she is out every single morning. And I don't really know where, but I'm going to take some of that wire that you see over there on the ground and cover up any hole that I see and see if we can stop her from getting out. Yep, that's all you do every day. You get out, and then you walk around the coop all day trying to remember how you got out so you can get back in. You are being mighty quiet this morning, huh? You are about to have a lot of movement over here. Hanging out with the chickens. Chickens are all doing real good though, guys. Real good. I have started feeding them every day with a scoop and just throwing it on the ground and letting them scratch and peck instead of filling up their feeder, because they just waste a lot of food with that feeder and make a huge mess with it. I'm going to end up building some other type of feeder where they can't just kind of scratch it all out in one night. They'll have 30 pounds of food on the ground in one night. So started just scooping it to them. It's probably what they're over here being all quiet for, wanting the scoop. I'll give y'all a scoop whenever I bring that over here, because it's going to get real active, guys. Real active. Cock-a-doo-doo-doo. So I built the nesting box pretty tall. It's about 4 foot in height to the lower ledge right there, right at the roof level. Probably about 53 inches total as far as total height at the peak of it all. I'm hoping the roof will kind of go over the top of that right there and kind of slope down. That way I can put it all the way up against there and then mount it there, and then just cut out the wire around where the holes are going to be for the nesting boxes. Hopefully, that's my theory anyways. But I am going to put some little mid-level roost kind of connected to it, so it's easier for them to jump up there and get into the box. I wanted to have it a little bit taller so I didn't have to bend over so much every time I'm checking for eggs and stuff like that with my back the way that it is. It's better to kind of look out for that when you're building things. I think it's going to turn out good though. I think it's going to look good. I love the way that it turned out. I actually just posted some pictures on my membership on Come On Homesteading of the nesting box. A little sneak peek for my members. This video will be coming out. I gave y'all a little sneak peek of where it was at yesterday or the day before, and with the framing and all of that. But I gave a little sneak peek on there, so if you remember, go check that out. And this video will be coming out this week sometime. for the actual building of the box. I built it out of all scraps and leftover material from other projects. So I didn't have to go out and put any kind of money out to build this. It's just stuff that I already had here on the homestead, and which took a little bit longer to build it and piece it all together. But it ended up turning out pretty good, I believe. And I like building like that. It takes a little bit longer, a lot more thought. But it's kind of cool to be able to produce something like that and not have to come out the pocket for none of that jangle. Yep, none of that jangle. I love sitting out here with the chickens though and watching the chickens. Oh, I hear a four-wheeler. Probably my neighbor going by. Yep, checking on his cows. Checking on his cows. He uses my land, which most of y'all know. It's been here a while, but he uses my land to be able to access the backfield of his cows because it saves him a ton of time having to drive way around. And he asked my permission, so I have no problem with it. They're good people, and they also help kind of keep an eye on my place and stuff if I'm traveling and stuff. Bex, you still ain't figured it out, have you? Still ain't figured it out, and you're gonna go and squeeze right through that instead of going around. Look at that big old boulder, guys. What you doing there, Billy Badass? You got all your ladies with you? Yep. That is an impressive, nice looking flock. Can't thank old Jeff over there at Bobblehead enough. I love my chickens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's old Bex wrapping the corner, walking around and around like NASCAR. She made a left turn. She made a left turn. Nothing else. She'll keep all the bugs away from here. Today's going to be your last day getting out, Miss Thing. Yep, it's going to be your last day. We're going to figure out where you're coming out of today. Today is the day. I've never had a white chicken get out or one of those gray ones. It's always one of the black ones right there that get out. They're my little escape artist. The other ones just kind of hang out in there. Yeah, I like the way this old coop turned out though. Old Twin Peaks. Domino, what are you doing? Old Domino's been going out in the woods barking here lately. I had to get on him today. I had to get him on back here. He was out there barking at something. I said, man, you ain't big enough to get out there and bark at nothing. You're a snack for some of this stuff up here in the mountains. Look how beautiful it is today, guys. Butamus, Maximus Butamus. This is drying up real good too, although we do got a lot of rain coming tomorrow and Friday again. Yep, more rain, guys, more rain. Like we get 3 days to get something done, and then we got to deal with 2 or 3 days of rain. So that's not ideal, but it is what it is. It's definitely making everything turn green around here. Spring is definitely springing. Domino does great with all the animals, guys. He don't even mind the chickens or nothing. Which he ran with pigs and chickens and all of that stuff over there at Bitty Boo's. So he's used to it. He's a good old homestead dog. But he needs to stay his butt out in the woods barking at stuff. He barks at the wrong thing. That could be bad. I've also had a couple of comments asking about Ryder and stuff. There's still no word on Ryder. Still ain't giving up hope, but it's unlikely. It's unlikely. But you never know. He might come out in the woods one day carrying a rabbit. Coco! What are you doing, Coco? Coco been over there hanging out with me building all day. I'm gonna end up making it short, guys. Old Coco decided to come in the tiny house the other day. I left the kitchen door open, and next thing you know, Coco's sitting there staring at me in the bathroom. so I recorded it. Luckily she didn't use the bathroom in the house. As soon as she walked out the door, she took about 2 steps and did though. But this is going to be a short one, guys. I just wanted to touch base with y'all, show y'all how much of a beautiful, beautiful day it is. Give y'all a little bit of chickens. Chickens, I ain't showed the chickens in a little while. I've showed the goats and Eclipse and Coco and the rabbits and Domino, of course, and all of that, but I ain't showed the chickens in a while. And right now I'm working on the chickens. So right now that's top priority for me, is to get this done. That way I can move into the cabin and start working on that. I'm probably going to work on the inside of that cabin while it's raining for the next 2 days. But I'm definitely tired of picking up all the eggs off the ground. So hopefully, once I give them a nice nesting box, maybe they'll start using it. I'm going to use some of the old eggs that were on the ground there, put it in there, and hopefully that'll teach them to kind of get up there and start using it. But we'll see. But I love every single one of y'all. I hope y'all have an amazing day. Do something nice for somebody, guys. Take another step closer to your goal, but always, and I do mean always, keep it real. Come on.